Ladies and gentlemen, there was a little bit of drama this weekend, and it's only fair if I give my personal PR skills to Logan Paul, then I should give them to KSI as well. This weekend, I spent my Saturday watching his fight on DAZN, and it ended with a little bit of drama. If you haven't seen the clip, he knocked out his opponent straight up with an elbow after hitting him with a really nice overhand right. He put out a statement, he put out a video. We're gonna go through both. We're gonna talk, what did they say on Good Mythical Morning? I wish I wasn't addicted to saying let's talk about that, and I wish I was just a normal human being. Should we see the knockout first? Let's check it out. This better not be something edited to have like a fan cam. Hold. Oh my God, that could crack your bones. The punch, he says clipped a little bit, we'll read into it, but the elbow is obviously, maybe some of the forearm, where the punch came from, and he went straight to the ground. He was out cold for a second. Now, KSI would tell you that he's falling a little bit, which makes sense based on the way he's leaning, but the activity in the left arm shows that there's at least some thought process before the elbow hits, right? He is alive. But the second that hits, this arm goes dead and he goes to the canvas. All right, let's see what happened here. I worked very hard for this fight and had an intense and grueling camp. There's no better feeling than being in that ring and having my hand raised in front of my loyal and amazing fans who I appreciate so much. I was there for Deji, to be honest. Unfortunately, the victory, which was inevitable no matter what, that's so Trumpian, is tarnished, and I hate that. I landed that hook and my glove made contact, but appears to have been followed by unintentional contact with my forearm. This man won't even say elbow. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the show and appreciate the support. Sorry to all the fans disappointed with it. No one is more so than me. I mean, I think it's crazy to call saying it's a win. Not only that it's not just a clean win, that it's a win in general. I think this statement is very good, but I personally think this statement makes him out to be a wiener, right? To me. Whenever I read these things, my eyes roll straight up into the back of my head. Like, yeah, I get it, but calling it an inevitable victory is ridiculous when you didn't even get to do the entire fight, right? Now, this wasn't enough. Obviously, it got 30 million views. People are very interested in it. If you think a famous YouTuber like KSI isn't going to make a video about it, you're smoking reefer. And we're gonna watch this. Didn't you yourself say he would have won anyway without the elbow? Oh yeah, for sure. But he didn't win because he did the elbow. I'll give him like a 98% chance of winning after that overhand. But fuck, you can't cheat. Just because you're ahead doesn't mean you can count the victory.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy KSI, back from Misfits 007. What an event.
Wow, he seems very happy for what I assumed would be like a somber video.
You had Salt Papi losing to Anthony Taylor. Now that was a big upset.
Anthony Taylor looked great.
Boogie versus Wings on the...
Boogie looked awful. Boogie, look, this was like the first punch of the fight, it felt like, and he immediately was like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
this
the amazing fight between DK Money and Virus. DK Money.
Fight of the night. This is what I was talking about.
Dropping Virus. And then at the end of the second round, Virus coming back with the KO of his own.
That's what I'm saying. This could have happened in KSI's fight, technically.
And then managing to win the fight from that KO.
Damn, that fight was sick.
Deji versus Swarms. Deji showing the skills and absolutely
shit on
Swarms and getting a victory there.
That's my goat.
That's 2 wins in a row for Deji now. And then you had your boy, K to the S to the I, absolutely obliterating Joe Fournier. A 9-0 pro. And then I got the KO. But, of course, there's controversy with the KO. Did I not?
Of course there's controversy. What the fuck are you talking about?
Knock him out with my elbow? Did Joe Fournier run into my elbow and knock himself out?
Technically, I didn't hit him with my elbow because he was falling forward. He hit himself with my elbow, and he should be DQ'd, you son of a bitch.
Did my right hook even connect? Joe Fournier is appealing to the commission to get the win overturned. I truly believe I hit him with a right hook. Now, you gotta remember...
I respect that. If you say believe, you can honestly say fucking anything in my book. He can say he truly believes he hit him with his glove, and what am I supposed to say? No, I don't believe that you believe it? Come on.
9% of people have never ever been in the ring, so they don't know what it's like.
You know who has been in the ring, chat? Sorry, you know who has thrown a couple fists and elbows in his day? I think I have. And based on my knowledge of being in the boxing ring, and based on a video where I clearly see his elbow knock the shit out of Joe, I'm gonna say that he probably deserves a no contest, you know?
So when I hit him with an overhand and I saw that he was stumbling, I knew...
Damn, that was the overhand? I feel like in the moment, I thought he hit him much harder.
Be in a fight. So when I hit him with an overhand and I saw that he was stumbling...
I actually think that BoxBox pulled my arm out of its socket during the fight, and I'm gonna be appealing as well. I would say it's a no contest.
So I managed to connect with the right body, and then he proceeded to clinch me. And at that point, I tried to step back and come through with a hook. And as soon as I came with the hook, while he was falling towards me, I then saw him drop on the floor, and that was all she wrote. Now, it's crazy because I truly believed that I hit him with a right hook, his face hit my glove, and I followed through and knocked him out. And I saw a replay literally on the ring. From the angle that I could see, it showed that I just threw a right hook and he just dropped. But you
wow, that was actually a cool angle, and in the full speed is crazy.
From the angle that I could see, it showed that I just...
Hold. Damn, there are not a lot of frames here. You can see his elbow literally touching his face. Look at the way the cheek kind of pops up there. That's so funny.
Threw a right hook and he just dropped. But you can't see if it connects. You just saw a right hook.
You can see it connect, man. There's a frame there. Do the forensic analysis like me.
And he drops. And then I see another replay. The replay that we've probably all seen. And it looks like I missed my hook and it hits my elbow. So it's a weird one because for me, I truly believe I hit him with a right hook.
I missed my hook and it hits my elbow. It being Joe's head, right?
Why would I want to ruin all my hard work to just elbow him? I can understand if Joe Fournier was absolutely obliterating me and then I hit him with an elbow, or it looked like I hit him with an elbow.
The idea of walking back, even saying the thing that we all know happens to make sure that you're not caught on camera saying it is so funny. And then I hit him with an elbow. This is a hypothetical he's talking about, remember?
But I mean, fuck me. If I'm knocking people out with my forearm or my elbow, maybe I should be getting into MMA. Maybe
I love when editors get footage and it's just him laughing and they're like, we got to do something to this. How about zoom in black and white?
Forearm or my elbow. Maybe I should be getting into MMA.
To me, this looks more like he's having flashbacks.
Maybe I'm in the wrong sport. But yeah, round one, did my thing, dominate. I hardly got hit. As you can see.
The laughs are funny because you know that KSI is actually thinking about the fight. This is raw human thought process.
But yeah, round one, did my thing, dominate. I hardly got hit.
He looks to the side and he's like, yeah, I hardly got hit.
So round two was when...
Here it comes.
Obviously the incident happened. So, you know, you got me in the body, jab to the face. You know, body right to the body. I tried to go for...
I was making fun of that overhand right so much, and then I specifically called out, like, wouldn't it be funny if you hit with it?
So at that point, I knew, okay, you're going to try and jab when I jab. So all I did was just make a little adjustment. And when I went to jab him again, I simply just caught his jab while jabbing at the same time.
Classic move.
So I don't know if you could see, but this time I was able to jab him while he was jabbing me, but catch his jab. I probably should have done more jabs, but he was moving quite a lot. So
didn't he just say he had a stationary style? Now he's saying he's moving quite a lot. Honestly, giving bad analysis about the boxing itself lends more credibility to the he doesn't really know what's going on situation, which is why the elbow could have just been an accident.
At this point, I feel like I've hit him to the body enough for him to think that's just what I'm going to continue to do. And that's when I switched it up. I was like, all right, time to hit him to the head, and I went with an overhand. Boom.
Oof. Damn. I feel like in the moment, I thought Joe was literally dying after that.
That instantly.
The crowd energy picked up.
He was backing up, and I'm there trying to go for the kill. I step back, try to throw right.
That's the worst angle. Why would you put this in your YouTube video? Hold. Here it comes. I have to hit 5 times. I don't think the glove hits even a little bit, and then it's all. He has a little bit of an argument for the forearm, not the elbow, right? Just absolutely smashing his face.
But then I'm looking at footage like this.
KSI, stop playing with him, bro.
This is on speeds.
What is?
Oh God.
What is this filter? What the hell?
That's on Speed's live stream. And it looks like it's just a right hook. I'm not going to rematch him because what's the point? And yeah, I'll just move on. I'll have what? 5 wins, no losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. Flipping out, what a record. And in the future, people look at my record and go, what? 1 no contest? What's that for? And they just see me obliterate Joe Fournier and then sleep him. It's kind of just like, okay, well, cool, I guess. I think, yeah.
Sleeping with an elbow, though, right?
The only way I'd actually be pissed is if I lost. It's been your boy KSI. I think next video will be a Reddit. I'll see what you guys have been posting. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and peace.
Great video. I think he did not open himself up to any ridicule outside of, I think the only moment that was kind of cringe was like, people are going to watch it and see I slept him, when it's like, well, you didn't sleep him with your fist, you slept him with an elbow. All right, let's see what Joe said here.
And then as far as I see it, he definitely took an underhook under my right arm and then threw that elbow. That's a Muay Thai move, man. And he trains in that gym with all the MMA guys, so I'll be
I honestly want to support KSI, abstract of any facts, just because this is greasy. This is absolutely the greasiest interview I've ever seen. You know he trains in a gym with a bunch of MMA guys. He's training for boxing, man. He's not training to throw elbows. That's an absurd statement.
You kind of mentioned it there, Joe. Do you think, do you believe it was intentional when he hit you with the elbow? It wasn't an accident?
That's the question. That's the big question. The answer here, and maybe he is just pushing for the DQ, is going to tell us a lot.
You look at it from the back side, you see he takes a underhook with his left arm under my right arm and pushes me into the elbow. And what's crazy is that the referee was...
He's saying, just to make sure I understand it, that he took, KSI that is, took his left arm around and pulled him into an elbow, actually MMA style? That's absurd. We all just watched the clip 100 times.
Right there.
Is there any part of you, I don't want to get into like conspiracy theories or anything, but is there any part of you that feels like this was a setup in any way? The fact of the way it played out?
No, why are you going to set up an elbow? You could kill a man. What the hell are we talking about? This is influencer boxing, dude. What the fuck?
I'm like I said, I'm giving everyone the benefit of the doubt until the appeal process is over.
You're not giving anyone the benefit of the doubt.
Would you rather just no contest, disqualification? Like what would you want out of the process of the appeal?
Did he just suck on his goatee? Did you see that? He puts it in his mouth. Look at that face. He's sucking.
And of course, the fact that he put out that statement, like, oh, to hit the glove, like, all just straight up lies. Like, they all lie. Like, I thought he was quite like an integral dude. And he is like, oh, yeah, my win's tarnished now. Oh, yeah, no, you're just trying to brush something under the carpet. Be a man and be like, I elbowed him. We need to run it back. I already said, okay, cool.
I would love for them to run it back and Joe elbows him round 1. And they go even. And then he's like, well, of course we've got to do a third one. It's only fair.
The arena was sold out, so there's no reason why I wouldn't be a rematch. If they don't want a rematch, maybe I'll fight Jake.
Oh, I thought he was a billionaire. They call him the billionaire. This guy's just trying to get an absolutely marginal bag fighting influencers. We have a fight that happened this last weekend. And in that fight, based on my view, KSI accidentally elbowed and knocked out Joe Fournier. I did not see anything in that video that showed intent. I see no reason to think that KSI would intentionally throw that punch because he was owning him in the boxing ring. I think that this should be ruled a no contest though, because he got knocked out by an elbow, and it sucks because KSI almost assuredly would have won the fight, but we cannot know that. After watching this interview with Joe, I now realize that he's doing the cringe marketing thing, trying to get another bag, trying to get a rematch or a fight with Jake, and we should not lend it any credence. Let's just move on from this, get the no contest, and we'll watch KSI fight Tommy, and it'll be a fun time. Firm handshakes, everyone's ready to move on from this? Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching.